Shelby, when do I get my money? Hey, it's Shelby Palmer with Equity Real Estate, and guess what? It's closing day. Woohoo! We have done it and we are here. So what does closing day look like? And better yet, Shelby, when do I get my money? And how am I going to get my money? And when do I get to spend it? Because I can't wait to go to Vegas, right? Isn't that what everybody wants to do? No, that's not what everybody wants to do. But how is this all going to come down? So today's closing day. So first thing that's going to happen is the title company is going to issue a settlement statement or a closing disclosure or a CD, which is going to list out all of the fees. It's going to list out your mortgage and show everything that has to be paid off prior to the money coming back to you. Now, yes, you have to pay off your mortgage. I actually had somebody ask me that once, and I know it stinks to see that big number going off to the mortgage company, but it does have to go there. And once we have that all listed down at the bottom, we'll get to see what your bottom line is, and we'll compare that to the net sheet that we did at the beginning. Typically, it's going to be pretty close, and if there's a discrepancy, it's usually in one of two places, either in the county taxes, which is usually only a few $100s, or we see it in the interest for the mortgage company. So a lot of people will look at their statement and see what they owe and figure that's what they owe. But there's usually about another payment worth of interest on there. And interest is paid in arrears. And so typically there's almost another month's worth of interest on there on top of that. And sometimes that throws people too. So we're going to compare those things and see what to do. Now, when you show up to the title company, you're going to show up with your driver's license or some form of current ID, because the notary is going to have to know that you are who you say you are. So you need to bring a form of ID, and you also want to bring with you your account number and your bank information so that they know where to send the money once you're there. Now, you've got a couple of options. They can cut you a check or they can wire the funds. There's a few different things that they can do, but I recommend that you have them wire the funds into your account if it's a large amount, because it becomes available as soon as it hits your account. If they cut you a check, the bank will sometimes hold on to that for a week or 10 days before you can do anything with that money, because they want to verify that it comes through. So bring your account information with you. Now, there is a lot of wire fraud happening right now. So it's best if you bring that information with you, you physically give it to the title agent and they can write it down, and we don't have this email, oh, hey, you're supposed to send it to this account instead of this account. We're right there physically handing that off to each other. So we'll talk about wire fraud in another video. But once this is all done today, then you've signed everything. The title agent's going to make you a copy of your booklet, and then they're going to wait for the funds to arrive the next day, typically. Sometimes they same day fund, but typically we see it happen the next day. Once it's all done and recorded, they will wire that money to your account, and it should be in your account that very next day. So this is our closing. And we talk about possession, who gets to take possession and when that happens. That comes in your contract. So within the real estate purchase contract, there's a time that we negotiate possession of the property. So you'll want to see when that is. Sometimes it's upon closing, which means as soon as it records, they get to take possession and have keys. Sometimes it says 24 hours or 48 hours after closing. Sometimes it's negotiated differently, but it's always in the contract what that date is going to be. And you should definitely talk to your agent before so that you know what that plan is. So anyway, there you go. Now you get your money. We've made it all the way through, and woohoo, congratulations. This is awesome. So you guys, if you have any questions today, please give us a call. The office number is 435-339-3199, or my cell phone number is 435-225-4587. You can always search safely online at shelbypalmerteam.com, and anything we can do for you today, we'd love to help. Thanks, and have a great day.